schedule. Pull up on your phone, make sure it's going. Because they usually tell me that we're going live, but they're live.
That's what I'm saying. Been shadow banned, bro.
See, you can't even see it. That's crazy.
It's not popping up
That's
notifications.
crazy.
It'll be live.
That's crazy. Yeah, I hope we. Well, y'all ready? All right.
Oh, yes, yeah, no. You gotta actually go to the live, like.
Bet. All right. Keepers of sheep back out on the highways and byways. Prophesying downfall of America, aka Babylon the Great. Before we begin, we'd like to first start off by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Shalom, and shalom to the hopeful elect. All right. And today's camp title will be things will get worse as we get closer to the end. All right. And as we get closer to the end of the world, okay, you can only expect things to get worse, man. All right. And it reminds you of a woman. Somebody want to grab that? A woman being in labor, man. Because you know, throughout a woman's pregnancy, you know, she go through a lot of pains, sickness, you know, stress, you know, things of that nature. And that's what you see. That's what you see the nation of Israel going through right now. All right, and for the times to come, it's only gonna get worse. All right. So if somebody want to grab it, I think it might be John or Luke. It might be John 21, maybe. But yeah. But yeah, expect. You got it.
John 16:21.
It's the book of John, chapter 16 and verse 21, and it reads, "A woman when she is in travail have sorrow, because her hour is come. But as soon as she is delivered of the child, she remembered no more the anguish for joy that a man is born into the world."
Bring it out again from the top.
John 16 and 21. "A woman when she is in travail have sorrow, because her hour is come."
Because our hour is come. So, you know, us being men of the Lord, us being, you know, in the prophecies, we know a time is gonna come that, hey man, it's gonna be worse than what it is now. It's gonna be worse than it's ever been. All right, and that time is gonna bring a lot of temptation. That time is gonna bring a lot of stress. That time is gonna bring a lot of sorrows, man. All right, and in the book of Matthew, it tells you that all these are the beginning of sorrows. All right, that mirth spirit, that hee ha ha, that you know, that go to the mall, get your mocha lattes, your Chinese food, your shoes, you know, all that shit finna be out the window, man. All that, like I said, all that joy, all that mirth, those days are soon to be cut short, man. All right, in that time, the only people who really gonna be in the spirit of peace and some kind of understanding will be the men of the Lord, will be the elect, because the elect have through prophecy, we have a sure word of prophecy. We understand that, hey, you know, like finish precept, we understand that when it's over, it's gonna be like it never happened. It's gonna be like when a woman have a baby, she be happy to see her baby. We're gonna be happy to see the Lord. We're gonna be happy that we endured. We're gonna be happy that we didn't take the mark. We're gonna be happy that we didn't, you know, get carnal, or you know, things of that nature.
John 16 and 21 from the top. "A woman when she is in travail have sorrow, because her hour is come. But as soon as she is delivered of the child, she remembers no more the anguish."
So you know, after Jacob's trouble, you know, after we delivered, man, we gonna be, like I said, we gonna be happy that we endured. We're gonna be like, that was nothing. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be like, man, I could do that again. You know what I'm saying?
It said, "For joy that a man is born into the world."
So, you know, the times that we coming into, brothers only gonna be able to survive by wisdom and knowledge, man. We know we was called into this truth through what? Through wisdom and knowledge. And how will we be kept? How are we gonna be kept in the last days? Through wisdom and knowledge. All right. If somebody want to bring it up,
So Isaiah 33 and 6 It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So just explain to him like you were saying, man. That's gonna be what keeps you stable. That's gonna be what keeps you in your right mindset.
That's
You know what I'm saying? Knowing the scriptures, knowing the wisdom of the Most High, how I should be outside. These are the ways that's gonna keep you sane in the time full of insanity.
Because you know that wisdom and knowledge it like I said, we got sure with a prophecy, so we know things gonna get worse. It's like
It bring, like I said, it brings, like not to cut you off, but it bring that sense of peace, man. You know, like, it's like the end of the scripture say, man. Because like you said, at the end we know we get the victory. At the end we know we win. You know, it's just like you on the ropes, you catching out here like a boxing match. You catching out here, you taking out the shots. You know, you taking out the big shots, but at the end you win. You know what I'm saying?
and you know, in the world, what they say, things got to get worse before they get better. So it's like you work hard all week, but then Friday come, you get that paycheck. You get to step out a little bit, but that's how this truth is. You feel me? You gotta understand. Like Elder Hawaii from GMS North Carolina, he was saying, coming into this truth, being called, it puts you in, it show you what we supposed to be doing in life. Because we know, which is roughly paraphrasing, the whole duty of man is to keep the commandments of the Most High, and doing the work is part of keeping the commandments, man. So it's like being in the truth, wisdom and knowledge. It show you where you're supposed to be. It show you, you know what I'm saying? Because in the world, you double-minded. In the world, I want to do this, should I do that? Oh, nah, you know what I'm saying? In the truth, you want that straight and narrow path. You know what I'm saying?
Quick precept.
Bring it up.
Precept. Point at hand, being the type of man, things gonna get worse. As the time get closer, because we know that time that's coming closer is the end, man.
Wow.
It's the end of Esau's kingdom and age, reigning and rulership, and in the time of what Jacob trouble coming, man. The time of Yahushua coming. Even though like the scriptures tell you roughly paraphrase, like the Lord said, man, think not that I come to bring peace, but a sword, man. You see what I'm saying? So the Lord come to bring that sword. He come to bring destruction, man. He come to bring pestilence. He come to bring, this is Babylon the Great, and if you look into the word Babylon, it what confusion. So he's gonna bring confusion amongst the people, man. Like you say, it's gonna be a time of calamity, man. A time of stress, a time of sorrow.
Tribulation,
God. So I'm just bring this out real fast. Just bounce off that John brother read. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, and I'll start at verse 2. It says, "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." So like I tell you, man, and just like you said, man, things gotta get worse before they get better. But like they say, like scripture telling you, for when they shall say peace and safety. So Esau gonna try to make it seem like it's getting better, but the whole time we know through the spirit, it's getting worse, man. We see the calamities, we see the pestilence, we see the seditions amongst men, we see the unrighteous decrees on the rise, we see the World War III on the rise, we see famine coming, we see all these things in the near future to come, man. That's why it says what? It says it's sudden destruction, because it's gonna be sudden destruction, man. These things are suddenly coming. It's only gonna get worse and worse, man. They tell you about that. What book did they tell you like about Jacob trouble, man? Like you said, you quoted it earlier. It says it's gonna be as a time like never before, man. Even though it has ever been worse in the earth, man. And you gotta think about all the ancient times and the ancient days when shit was bad. Not even just the late 70s and 60s when we were going through our slavery or whatever. Just think all the way back to the ancient days with the time of the Maccabees, man. They was searching for Israel. They was burning down our temples. You feel me? They was killing Israel for celebrating the Sabbath. We've been catching hell since the ancient days, man. The Lord said this time it's gonna be worse than it ever been on the earth, man. So you already know it's gonna be worse than ever, man. It's gonna be complete hell, man. Literally.
And you gotta think, these things coming bring panic. These things bring like you said, confusion, man.
Go ahead. It's like I was gonna say, that's like one of my favorite sayings, man. I like to tell people, you can't be hitting the panic button, man. Shit hit the fan, shit going wrong. Just in any situation, anything going wrong in your life, you may be in a bad situation. And just like the elder from Orlando had one or two, man. You can't hit the panic button, man. You gotta put your trust in the Lord.
Slow and steady, man.
You feel me? You can't just break down, man.
Because ultimately, that's the spirit Esau in. Going to the book of Revelation, he had but a short time. So Esau in that panic mode, man. And I'm gonna grab this real quick in Proverbs because
it's like you're not thinking about it. It's just like why you grabbing it? It's just like a scared dog, man.
God.
When you down, you fucking with a scared dog will bite your ass. Scared dog start going crazy, man. He in panic mode.
Or think about if you know you set your alarm. You got to be to work at 8 o'clock. You set your alarm for 7:30. Yeah, you wake up at 9 o'clock. You jump out the bed. You know what I'm saying. You forget your shoes. You know what I'm saying. So that's the spirit Esau, and that's how he gonna fuck up. Cause he you feel me? He think he gonna cross it. You know, he not crossing his. You know, he not dotting his I's and crossing his T's, man. It's the book of Proverbs 14:29. He that is slow to wrath is of great understanding. So we gotta, you know, that's how the Most High is. The Most High is slow to wrath. You feel me? He could have been came back and, you know, punished Esau and punished you third. But it says he that is slow to wrath is of great understanding. Most High know that, you know, people still got lots to fulfill. Most High wants you to keep up much as sin as you do. So when he come back, it can be just. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to. It's like right here. You don't want to do something to somebody if they don't truly deserve it. You know what I'm saying? It's like okay, you got one more time. Okay, I'm gonna let this one slide. But next time he step on my shoe, I'm gonna say something. Or next time he bump me, I'm gonna say something. You know what I'm saying? But he that is hasty of spirit exalted folly, man. So you know that's Esau right now. Esau is hasty in spirit, and you can tell by what, you know, man. You got people getting the Neuralink. You got all these wars, man. You got Russia right now in Cuba. You know what I'm saying? It went from being in the east, now it's in the west. So anytime now we can expect invasion on U.S. territory, on U.S. soil, man. So this thing's speeding up, man. And you gotta think, World War III, this is the war in our world. So just imagine how much closer we is to the end. Like this time next year, these you know, cause it's only gonna take, cause like I said, Esau in the spirit of haste. So it's only gonna take so much shit. Esau gonna be like, okay, press the button, hit the nukes, you feel me, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But Esau gonna get fed up. And you gotta think, Esau in that spirit of that, because they don't see Jake as being the next kings. They don't see Latinos, Negroes, Native Americans as being the next kings. They see China, Russia, Italy, Germany. They say these as new powers. So somebody gotta take their power seat. So they gonna get fed up and say, hey, somebody gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta be that new powerhouse. Not understanding that. No, we got next, man. You know, the brothers ain't got nothing. We can get.
Let me grab this right quick. Just because you said what you said, right?
Yeah.
How they don't think about Israel as being even as a thought of being the next ruler of a kingdom. They don't even think about it as being last place, right? You know what I'm saying? In their minds, being last place. So this is Mark 10. And I'll just get straight to the point. 31, it says, "But many that are first shall be last first." So you know, in the thought of really everybody, you know what I'm saying, except for the true and the Lord, right? Everybody else, they think we in last place. They think we the scum of the earth. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? So again, those last, we gonna be first. Man. You know what I'm saying? That goes into also that
First fruits.
Exactly.
Man. But you know that's why I say the Lord gonna come as a thief in the night, because that thief is they're not gonna expect that thief. They don't expect us to have next. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna expect brothers to have powers, because you gotta think in the times to come they're gonna have Jake jacked up. They're gonna have Jake in FEMA camps. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have Jake gonna be bad, man. And then not only that, you gotta think they're gonna have bounties on brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna be like, we not worried about them. I was watching y'all gotta check out New Bad Boys, but I was watching New Bad Boys and it's carnal, but Esau had he was like put a bounty out there and let the gangs kill each other. So you gotta think, man, in the times to come, Esau especially when it gets scarce, like especially when famines come, you know what I'm saying, no food, no water, no money, all right, when inflation going on, so he gonna put bounties on brothers, man. Turn them Israelites in, we'll feed your family for a week. Turn them Israelites in, you know what I'm saying? We got water, shelter, food. You know what I'm saying?
You love me, shall wax cold.
That's right, man. And that's a part of this shit getting worse, man. Like I said, you know, don't expect, you know, you'll be a fool to, you know, man, continue your life, you know what I mean? Go day by day, but you'll be a fool to what you say, what your treasures is, man. Your treasures gotta be with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Remember the brother?
Where your heart is, and say your treasure be also.
You told the brothers what happened at the car dealership?
just a little quick testimony. Carl, well, y'all know Carl. Basketball. Yeah, Carl. Yeah, we work out there at the old dealership. I was going to check out the car. He seen us. He seen me and brother coming up. He was kind of came in and checked in with us. He was like, man, I appreciate y'all, brother, what y'all doing. I follow y'all on Instagram. He was like, they're different. He was like, I be watching people. I be watching every video y'all put up. He had brought up that scripture about he was saying that I said it. But he was saying that how you store your riches in heaven, man. You know, at the end of the day, you know, this shit ain't gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to be doing. You know, putting our trust in the Lord, storing our riches in heaven, man. Basically, we're just saying, you know, how this shit doesn't matter. You know, keep on the good work. You know, and ultimately that was just, you know, the Lord honoring what we do, man, honoring our service, and letting them know, you know, we're doing the right thing.
That's spiritual, man. That Jake, you know, Jake coming out the world, man.
I want to grab this real fast. Just going on the topic first. I got that.
Bring it up.
Right there before.
Wait, y'all got something.
I'll just go back to you.
Yeah, you can read it. It's the same thing.
It's book of Matthew chapter 6 verse 19. It say, lay not up for yourself treasure upon the earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourself treasure in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through or steal. So just backing up the brother, man. Yeah, that's the thing, man. All this shit is temporary. You know, especially us being in the last days, that we knowing all this shit finna go away. You know, we knowing that money, the cars, the fame, the clothes, you know, all this shit that people cherish and love in this world, we know all this shit finna go, man. That's why we come out here on the highways and byways. That's why we do lessons. That's why we do the laws and commandments and the statute that the Lord commanded us to do, to store our treasures up in the kingdom of heaven, man, rather than on this earth.
Brother.
Yeah, I wish I was poor, man. So therefore, we gonna be poor. We're not finna be rich in Esau kingdom. So therefore, man, we gotta know and strive and put our thoughts and works, you know, for our treasure for the kingdom of heaven, just like the is it Colossians 2:3 or something like that. Set your affections on the things above, not on the things on earth. That might be the wrong scripture, but y'all know what I'm saying.
Just bouncing off of that. Just like you said, man, Yahushua had spiritual powers. He could do anything he wanted to when he wanted to. He could, you know what I'm saying? He took, what was it? 2 fish, 5 loaves of bread and fed thousands. You know what I'm saying? He could feed us. He never had to go hungry. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he knew he had a goal in mind. He knew he had a purpose. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be in the same spirit. We got to know our purpose, right? And that's we gotta stay low, we stay humble, and do the work for Most High Yahweh.
And it's Colossians 3:2, not 2 and 3. So like Colossians 3:2 says, set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. You know, like the brother was saying, Yahushua could have made himself rich. You know, he could have made himself have a big, great mansion, things like that. Nah, instead, he went to work every day. You know, he was poor just like we was poor, you know, but what he was doing his works for his riches in the kingdom of heaven. You know, he gonna be balling in the kingdom of heaven just like we is, man. We about to be elect.
That's right.
You know?
And you gotta think about it, like you said. Yahushua waiting on the kingdom just like us. Even though he's sitting on,
he don't even know this.
Exactly. So, you know, like I said, man, you know, things gotta get worse before they get better. You know, and you know, brothers just gotta use wisdom, man, because wisdom and knowledge is gonna be the only thing that saves them, man. You know.
Grab this real fast.
Bring it out.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, and I start at verse 1, and it reads, Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Also thou son of man, this saith the Lord Yahweh unto the land of Israel, the end is come upon the four corners of the land. Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and recompense upon thee all thy abominations. You know, this was in the time of in the ancient days when the Lord was prophesying against the land of Israel and Israel, man. And it says what? It says, it shall come upon the four corners of the land, but this time it's going to come upon the judgment that the Lord is finna send for it to get worse. This will come upon the four corners of the earth, man. This will come upon not only amongst Israel, because we already know, like the scripture tell you, the judgment is going to start at the house of Israel first, but also the judgment is going to come upon all nations, man. You know, it's going to come amongst all people, man. And like the scripture tell you, that the end is near. And that being that the end is near, we know what it's going to be perilous times, man, terrible times, you know. It's going to be troublous times. It's going to be times, you know, like the brother was going to, time of famines, not famines, but famines and pestilences, man. You know what I'm saying? Plagues, man. So somebody can grab, going off that, somebody can grab that 2 Timothy 3.
I ain't know y'all wanted to get second Esdras for
I forgot about second Esdras.
It all related.
Yeah, I can say it all going. I'm gonna read the end. I'm gonna read KJV breakdown and go to the 2 verses. It's the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1, and it reads, This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heedy, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of the Most High, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. For of this sort are they which creep into your kind. Verse 6 say, for of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women or women, laden with sins, led away with divers lusts, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth.
As I can tell you, man, the beginning says what? Perilous times shall come, man. And the scriptures go on to tell you about how man gonna be on the earth, man. You know, and somebody can grab that Matthew, somebody can hold that Matthew about the little mini wax cold, how many gonna betray one another, man. You know, cause that's the times we leading to. We're leading to that time of betrayal. We're leading to that time of perilous times, troublous times, man. You know, people getting worse. You know, people really gonna start showing their true colors. The Lord really gonna have these demons manifest in the last days, man. You know, people think Jake be having demons on him now, or Jake raising hell now. The Lord really gonna show that, man. He gonna show you how much of a demon Jake and Esau and all these other nations really are, man. You know, he really gonna amp it up, man. You know, like the you know, not to watch the brothers anymore, but like, you know, how not gonna say at that time, you know, how we always refer to it, like you say, man, in that day, Esau gonna, hey, I'm Esau. Let's get it down. Jake in that day gonna be, yeah, you're right, I'm a demon. Let's you feel me? Jake gonna be after you, man. He gonna want your head. The other nations, they gonna want your head. They gonna be, you see him in the store or you see him out and about, y'all waving and shaking hands. Hey, how you doing? It ain't gonna be that, man. You know, because like the scripture tell you in 2 Ezra, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm paraphrasing, because of the famine, man, people not gonna spare one another, man. Because of the pestilence, because of the destruction, our hell breaking loose. Ain't nobody gonna spare each other in that day, man. You know.
It'll be like the prayers. I'm finna read 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter in the NLT version. It say the dangers of the last days. So this 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1, he said, you should know this, Timothy, in the last days there will be very difficult times. For people will love only themselves and their money. They will be boastful and proud, scoffing at the Most High, disobedient to their parents and ungrateful. They will consider nothing sacred. They will be unloving and unforgiving. They will slander others and have no self-control. They will be cruel and hate what is good. Verse 4, he says, they will betray their friends, be reckless, be puffed up with pride, and love pleasure rather than the Heavenly Father. He said they will act religious, but they will reject the power that could make them godly. Stay away from people like that.
And that's
What you see?
that's what I'm about to say.
That's what's happening. That's what's playing out, man. Because that's part of the prophecy, man. You know, that's kind of what I was going through yesterday with the lesson on the provision, man. You're going to have the betrayal of close friends, close families, you know, your mother, your auntie, your favorite uncle, your favorite cousin, you know, just different shit, man. You're going to have that. You're going to have that going on because the Lord telling you these are things part of that end for things to come worse, man. And these things must happen for the end to come, man. Because the Lord, like we were talking about, man, the Lord he coming to set apart. He knows, like, the coming of the Lord, man, he coming to gather his elect. Everybody else got to go, man. You know, and so these things must play out. And the scripture tell you that also in Matthew, paraphrasing, you shall be hated for my name's sake of all men. That means the men of the Lord, the elect, they going to be hated of all men. So that means they're not going to be colliding with everybody else.
Quick precept. Just to back you up. It's Matthew 23 and 36, and it reads, verily I say unto you, all these things shall come upon this generation. Like you said, you know, that's what we see. You know, all these things gonna happen here. All these things happening now. You know what I'm saying? Not 20 years from now, not 30 years from now. These things are happening today. All right, 37. It says, "O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou hast killed the prophets and stonest them which are sent unto thee. How often would I have gathered thy children together, even as a hen gather her chicks under her wings, and you will not. Behold, your house is left desolate. For I say unto you, ye shall not see me henceforth, till you shall say, blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord." So the Most High gonna make these people what scripture say? Amos, people should go to and fro look for the prophet. So the Most High gonna make them. He gonna make them come look for. He gonna make them regret, killing us. He gonna make them regret scoffing. You know what I'm saying?
Read that first scripture again about the generation.
Matthew 23:36. Verily I say unto you, all these things shall come upon this generation.
So like the Lord said, man, all these things that the Lord had prophesied to come to pass on this end, man, things getting worse. He says, well, it shall come upon all. It says, come upon all this generation. Sure. I'm just bringing this out real fast, quick precept. It's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 19. For horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation, man. And this is that unrighteous generation, man. We see the times. It's the worst. It's like you said the other day, we was having that conversation. It's got to be that generation of the ones that was wilding out in the ancient days, man. The ones that was killing the prophets, the ones that was coming up against Yahweh Shai. It's got to be that unrighteous generation, man. But you see it, Jake got no, like we were saying, Jake got no respect, no humility in these last days for anybody, man. Jake quick to disrespect you. Like we were saying, just like, not to get carnal about it, but like back in the days, the younger Jake used to have respect for the older dudes in the hood. But now you don't see that, man. Young Jake don't give a damn about the older dudes. You see, older Jake don't even give a damn about his elders, man. Jake can kill an old nigga. You a 16-year-old to kill a 40-year-old. You see what I'm saying? You feel me? It ain't no love, it ain't no respect nowadays. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said
many shall wax cold.
You know what I'm saying? It's that unrighteous generation, man. And that's why the Lord got to bring that judgment. That's why he say he got to bring that sword, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't coming to, like he said, I shall not meet thee as a man. He ain't coming to bring peace, man. He ain't coming to, hey, shake hands, let bygones be bygones. It's all cool. The Lord ain't coming to do that, man.
What they say? Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. You can't. You got it. But that's why he said, I shall make your forehead hard against their foreheads, man. So, like I always say, man, we not up here to be friends with these niggas. Cause it's like, if you're not up here with us, you an enemy. You know what I'm saying? If you're not part of the elect, you an enemy. And it's just that simple. You feel me?
Because essentially, you're part of the world. The world is most definitely an enemy to the Most High. So if you're enemy to the Most High, you're just like David, man. What do you say? Why not hate your enemies with perfect?
That's right.
So perfect hatred. We can't stand you.
That's right.
Amos 3. I forgot the other precept that go along with it. Psalm 6 and 14. But I got a quick precept.
Bring it up.
Brother, this is like the second Ezra chapter 14 and verse 17, and it reads, for look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that the world therein. So that's why you gotta understand and realize, you can't be surprised when you're looking at the news and you seeing how the rate numbers going up. The serial killers, the murders, the stealing. You might go on the news, you might see a young Jake trying to rob an old woman that shot her 6 times. So man, it's gonna be a whole bunch of wickedness and evil increasing in the last days, man. And the Lord prophesied this. The Lord told us these things was gonna happen. So we're not gonna be shocked about it. We're gonna know that ultimately that was judgment.
We expect it.
We expecting these things, man. Wow, we the one that's wishing and praying on these things, man. We know prophecy, the more prophecy continue to increase and to wrap up and speed up, we know that's the quicker we're gonna be out of this damn hellhole, man.
That's right, man.
I forgot what it was exactly. I had seen something on social media. The Ligbit community or whatever, they had took down some like U-turn signs.
I saw that. Yeah.
It was like it's supposed to
represent no gays.
Yeah, something about no Ligbits. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I seen that. I just clicked my phone and shut it off. It's just a bunch of just bullshit going on. Like, when I got in my car after I seen that, I said, y'all about please strike that, like, burn this place. We ready to get out of here. Like, we're not having fun here. You know what I'm saying? This like we looking around, just like, what is this?
Well, like June just brought out, how much more the world should grow weaker through age, man. They trying to make shit like that normal. Like I said, the world should grow weaker through age. You gotta think, just 40 years ago, just 50 years ago, the man was the head of the household. You feel me? It was why you think they say he in the closet? Because it was forbidden to be like league. You feel me? It was a shame to be that way. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like they got parades for it. They got pride months. You know what I'm saying?
It's like with these females, man, they used to be ashamed to go out and cheat.
God.
You know what I'm saying? To shake their ass on social media. Now they do.
I I was just gonna say, even the shit like they wearing, you know what I'm saying? They got the, you know what I'm saying, the shit size out, ass hanging out, bottom of your shorts. The people, you know, back in the 60s, 70s, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't, you was frowned upon for that, like,
That's right.
You was slut, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
You like a little slut.
That's
Nowadays, you know what I'm saying? If you dress modestly, everybody laughing at you like, you want to be a good girl, you know what I mean? You want, that's how you're supposed to be, man. That's going according to the ways of the Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
That shit is insane. I forgot what I was gonna say though. Yeah, that shit is insane, man. What I was gonna say.
I think about the scriptures speak about how women supposed to be shamefaced, man.
Facts.
How you know
I know what you're talking about.
A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. You a bitch.
And then
That's
nowadays,
right.
this
That's
shit-
right.
You counted as a dog.
And you gotta think, Yahweh Shai called a woman a bitch.
You did.
You know what I'm saying? And when you tell people that, not my JC, not my Christ, not my Jesus. Yes.
You're right though, not yours. Yours
Exactly.
That Edomite love.
Caesar Borgia.
Exactly. Yeah, not him.
But no, I think what you wanted, June, was that damn. Talking about it's a shame. It bringeth sorrow.
Man, it's something like I could break it up. I could lesson on it one day. When I had the lesson on Deja Lu.
But if you just if
Oh,
you
not
could-
Deja Lu. Damn, what's that little demonic rapper?
Doja Cat, something
Yeah,
like
those
that.
cat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not Deja Lu.
yeah, she definitely demonic, boy.
Yeah, what is this dude?
You can tell she on that side, boy.
Yeah, she-
Word.
She did a whole piece.
That's these women, man. You know what I'm saying? You got Beyonce making songs talking about who run the world, girls. Y'all don't run the world, man. Y'all supposed to be. You also be subjective to a man. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be. You're supposed to allow a man to lead. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it's supposed to be.
But
There's order. There's a family order to these things.
Kind of like women supposed to be feminine. Like I was saying, women supposed to be shamefaced. I think Edo was talking about it one time. They're just going to, you know how a woman now she quick to be out in the nigga face. You know, and back in the ancient days, women were supposed to not they were supposed to be scared, but women were supposed to be out in another man's face, be looking around every nigga face, trying to look cute, trying to be seen. That's how you see, man. These females out here trying to be seen, man. They want to be noticed. That's why they do these things for notoriety, man.
Attention.
That's what they created.
It's still attention, man. They think just because they make more than their husband, than their man, they think they the head of the house.
No, but when you think about it, you shouldn't. You really not even supposed to be out there doing all that other shit. Why? Because you got kids. Who the hell taking care of your kids? You got people at the daycare raising them. Like it's just the family dynamics is all fucked up.
but you gotta think, going back to Adam and Eve, man. Eve already, like I said before, she already took that covenant with Esau. You hear me? You know, she already made a deal with Esau from the beginning. That's why this part of her rule, this part of her kingdom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So she took part in deceiving Adam. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like Adam tripped and fell and picked up an apple. She handed it to him. She said, "Hey, you feel me? Here, try this. You feel me?"
That's why I say Eve was a transgression.
That's
You know
right,
what I'm
man.
saying? That's where it stems from.
Not to keep going on, but I think that's what the scripture said at first. You know what I'm talking about? That's what the Lord said. He causes women to go through pain during their birth.
That's right.
Something like
Oh,
that.
dude, for that, that's the purpose.
And he said that's how women shall be saved through childbearing, man. So a lot of women women only gonna get the kingdom of heaven because they gonna have elect children. They gonna be have laid with the elect men and have elect children somewhere they gonna be saved, man. Because women, you feel me, believe it or not, but you know, like I said, if you pay attention to the times, we slowly but surely getting the kingdom back. Like I said before, the kingdom start up here. But if you really pay attention to the times, because you got women out there who are really sincere right now. You got women who are just seeking men of the Lord, seeking true men of the Lord. So if you pay attention to the times, we slowly but surely getting the kingdom back. You feel me? But like I said, it start right here. It start right here.
All right, something. Idris is y'all something.
Yeah. Second Ezra 14:16.
Which one we read now to? I already read 17.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
I thought you did.
But look how much. 16 just say for yet
You're
greater
the
evil.
Eagles. Yeah.
I can bring it up.
Right now.
Now this is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 14, verse 16, and it reads, for yet, matter of fact, I'm gonna read up top, start at verse 13. And it reads, say, now, therefore, set thy house in order, and reprove thy people.
Hold on. You know, setting our house in order. You know, it start up here. It start with the men of the Lord, man. You know, we can't be trying to reprove and rebuke people in our house. That's why, because set thy house in order, we the house. You know what I'm saying? We, you know, that's why the Lord say, if I knock, and if he let me in, you know what I'm saying? We the house. You feel me? The Lord gotta come up with us first. So in order for us to set others straight, what Scripture say, roughly paraphrasing, you gotta get the mold out your eye before you know what I'm saying? So we'll be a hypocrite to be, you know, cause that's how Christians do. That's how Muslims do. You know what I'm saying? And then they, well, brother or well, sister, you know what I'm saying? But they not. But if you ask them, the law was done away with. You know what I'm saying? If you ask them, I'm saved. He that endures to the end shall be saved. Pick back up.
It say, verse 13, for the title said, now therefore set thy house in order and reprove thy people. Comfort such of them as be in trouble and now renounce corruption.
And how we comfort them? We comfort them by staying in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think, man, if we out here acting corner, people around us gonna act corner. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 14 said, let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of men, put off now the weak nature.
And that's just going into that flesh, man, because you're not gonna be able to. We're not gonna be able to survive these last days being in the flesh. You gotta understand that's a constant battle, man. You feel me? Brother might say something harsh to you. Eve might put you down. You might be like, damn, maybe she right. Maybe I'm not a man. Or you feel me? Maybe I should do better. Man, I feel go get me a better job. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Whatever it may be, like you gotta put off that weak nature. You gotta put off this shit, these mortal thoughts. Fuck this world. Fuck Eve. Fuck Jake. You feel me? This shit don't matter for real. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody trick you out your spot, man. We got the bad. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 15. He say, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and hast need to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that the world therein. For the time is fled far away, and leasing is hard at hand. For now has the division to come which thou hast seen.
Meaning all the shit we went through already, all the shit we going through now, that shit ain't even gonna meet like a woman being travailed with a child. It ain't the little troubles we going through now. We gonna wish we had those troubles in the time to come. We gonna wish you feel me? Like, hey man.
What shit we go through now, man, ain't gonna be that compared to Jacob trouble, famine of the
right,
word, famine of the food and water. You know, World War III. He just passed the law today. If you 18 through 26, hey, you automatically you automatically going to the draft, man. And you know that's how Esau really go start persecuting everybody, persecuting Jake. So you ain't go ahead and kill him right there. You don't want to fight for this. Kill him right there.
You should be locked up for 10 days.
Take him to the FEMA council.
That's right.
Lock him up.
And
then they gonna touch you until you be like, okay, I go out there and battle. Now you dead. Now you dead front line fighting for a country that ain't even yours.
That military draft gonna get a lot of Jakes, a lot of 2/3, man. Cause I feel like I'm speaking as a man, but I feel like even the mark may come through that military draft. Cause I don't know if brothers remember seeing that video, but that woman, she was in the military. She was saying how she had a chip in her wrist, but her husband didn't believe it. Y'all seen that video? And you gotta think, you join the military, man. You making yourself an enemy of the Lord. Cause
You fighting for Babylon.
Exactly.
the Lord, what you gonna get hit with that laser beam, man?
When their doom come and Yahweh shall come with thousands of chariots, they go turn the battle to the Lord.
Right.
You know, they're gonna be trying to fight the Lord, man.
That's what all it's about, man. That's what all it's about.
Got our nation, our people.
Because
Going to that job, it's all part of the Lord's plan, man. You know, the Lord, the ultimate chess player, man.
that's right.
You know, can't get them, man. You may take one of the, I can't even remember the chess parts, man. You may take one of them little parts. You know, the Lord always got the king and queen. Yeah, you may take one of the bishops or something. The Lord always got the king and queen on the board, man. He always making moves, man. He jumping from here, make this move, jumping from there, make this move, man. He always making it happen. You know, like I say, going to that draft. Let's just set it up for that battle of Armageddon, man, because a lot of Jakes, you know, either they gonna die in Jacob's trouble, you know, or in that time of war, but a lot of them, man, you know, some of them may be those that persecuted you outside. He gonna say them just for the nukes, man. You know, he gonna say them just to feel that thermonuclear fire, man. You know, to see that coming of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? He may serve them, like you say, he may say them just so they can see the chariots come, see how shall come, and just to get hit by a laser beam, man. You know, that's how just the Lord is. That's the kind of power we serve, man.
Just like Elder was going into, I don't know if y'all seen it on the live stream, and it was like the people burning in the fire, and he was holding the phone up, and he was screaming to us,
So how Jake gonna be, ain't it?
In fact, everybody in the comments been laughing. I was on the live stream, but yeah, man, he was like, yeah, they gonna wish that they listen. They gonna wish that they listen. Nah, this and that. But nah, that's how it's gonna be, man. You telling them cheers and that the lake of fire and that nuclear heat and that radiation and shit, man, gonna burn you straight to dust, man. But the Lord gonna make sure that you feel it.
Like you say, man, the eyes gonna burn, they sucking, their tongue gonna burn in their mouth, man. Just like that, if y'all remember, that Edomite was on, I think it was at the White House somewhere in Washington, D.C. He had that American flag shut on, and that nigga had caught on fire.
Oh, years ago, remember
A
that?
couple of years ago, I think when that C-19 had just hit, he was up there, he was blazing on fire, bro.
And you gotta think, man.
So the Lord gonna have him over, bro.
Yo, when the Lord come back, he not coming back. He not coming back with his regular fire that Esau got. You know, these nukes and these missiles, the little flame light. He coming back with spiritual fire. Like you ain't felt this fire. You ain't seen this kind of fire. Like this shit gonna cook you. Like,
You thought that other one was hot when you was getting that food out. Imagine how them down, how that shit gonna feel, man. Come from the Lord.
I did a whole lesson on it. It's on YouTube. Matter of fact, you can go on. They did a simulation. They did an AI simulation of if the U.S. and Russia was going to a nuclear battle, man, and it was just going to how hot the ICBM the nukes gonna be, man. How this shit can melt concrete. That shit can melt the glass. The glass on somebody's car. That shit, man.
that shit gonna be boiling, man.
You feel what I'm saying? That's why it's called the lake of fire, man. That shit
right.
really gonna be like the lake of fire.
Sure, man.
I don't know if y'all seen, but U.S. had to put folks in Miami because Russia was like 100 miles
submarine.
away. It was a nuclear submarine, man. That was 100 miles from the United States.
But that's a good example of many sorrows, man. You gotta think, man. People. Miami is a vacation spot. That's a getaway spot. You feel me? People, motherfuckers not gonna be able to go to Miami no more here soon. I heard something about Miami being underwater right now.
What's Florida?
You gotta think, Putin. Man, like I said, it's only a matter of time before something really happen over here. Before we get struck by something. Miami, California, New York, Texas. Washington, the states people vacation in, states that people, the most beautiful states. You know what I'm saying? These gonna be the ones that get hit.
Even Colombia, man, 2 hours away, because that's the capital. So shit, I'm telling you, we'll be right down there.
Not to keep rambling, but even on top of that, Esau was setting the shit up, man. You just seen yesterday they had they didn't say who the person was or what it eventually was, but somebody down open fire on a place where kids were playing. You know what I'm saying? It was like 30 plus kids that somebody hopped out. They had 3 clips shooting at kids, man. So Esau be staging events, man. He gonna stage shit happens just so the damn martial law can come in, just so Esau can come in and enforce his will on people. You know what I'm saying? Just like they did with the shutdown, man. 2020, you couldn't come outside. They set curfews, They had roadblocks set up, in different cities. They had it was something else they had going on in different cities like California. I forgot what it was, like during that time during the shutdown. They had people out there really patrolling, man, stopping cars, you feel me? You had to tell people, you had to have a pass really just to leave your house, just to say, you
go to work. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how bad it's gonna be. So Esau, he be staging shit, you never know.
Order out of chaos.
Cause Esau crafty, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause he like the scripture tell you, he gonna want to get back to, like I say, that's how I say peace and safety. So he gonna try to, he might create some chaos. He gonna try to set it up, make like he doing something good. He fixing it. He making making America, quote unquote, making America ready again, man. Making this place better than what it ever was. But ultimately, he really just pushing that button himself. He pushes the button on himself. You know what I'm saying? Self-destruction.
Gas prices gonna go back down. Food prices gonna go back down. Clothes, shoes, bullets. Everybody go think. It's
Like we in good case.
Mm-hmm. That's what set of destruction go on.
And that's ultimately going back out to the title, man. Things got to get terrible, at the time of the coming, man. Because ultimately that's another reason why the Lord gonna come bring judgment upon this place, man. Hit the judgment because of Esau, man. Because of the wickedness of our number one enemy, man. Esau Edom, man. Because out of the abominable works and the unrighteous decrees that they have done to his people, man, to the elect, to the whole world. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think like the scriptures tell you, man. The world was made for our sakes, man. Meaning the elect, man. Meaning Israel's sakes, man. look at it now, this shit polluted, air polluted. You got GMO foods, animals extinct. You know, everything out of order, man. Everything out of whack, man. I'm bring this out real fast. Not correct. This is Ezekiel 35. And I'm gonna just start at 1. It says, "Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it." Man, we know that Mount Seir, that's Esau Edom, man. That's originally where Esau come from, man. Up there in Mount Seir in the mountains, man. It says, verse 3. It says, "And say unto them, and say unto it, like this saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, that I am the Lord." It says, "Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end," man. So because Esau, you know, unrighteous decrees, coming to having that perpetual hatred upon Israel and even the whole world, like especially towards Israel, his elect, you know, and being, you know, making it hard on us in the time of our calamity, when it was time for, you know, the Lord had brought that judgment upon us because of our sins. Esau took it too far, man. And he's still taking it too far. He's still trying to be that he's trying to run the world. He's trying to be that guy like Complex, man. Like the brother was saying earlier, he ready to fight against the angels, man. He ready to down fight against Yahweh on his return. He like, fuck that. He think he got in his mind he gonna rule forever. Like the scripture tell you, paraphrasing the songs, man. You know, their inward thought is that they shall dwell forever, man. You know. But that's another reason why things gotta get worse, man. That's another reason why the Lord gonna bring these judgments, man. Because Esau, man, like we was going to with our women. Why you think our women like that? Esau influenced our women, man. Our women went shaking ass in the 80s. Our women went out here, hot girls, city this, running around with purple wigs, down blue suing. You see girls running around all down different color hair, all these damn crazy ass clothes on. Motherfucker got a clear tank top on, clear thong on. You see everything on there, nipple hanging out. Jake running around down long wigs. Jake didn't have no damn wigs back in the 80s, man. Jake got wigs. Jake got down running around thugging. Jake running around taking perks, selling weed. Jake wasn't doing that shit in the 80s, man. Esau influenced this on our people, man. That's another reason why the Lord got to come bring that judgment, got to make it worse, man. Because everybody took it too far. Not only Esau, everybody took it too far. That's why the 230 got to get it too. Everybody indulged and put their hand in the pot and took place in the iniquity, man. So the Lord come put the ass everybody that took part in that, man. Just like you know, your kids in the room, and you just hear a bunch of chaos. You don't know who did it. Nobody will own up to it. You gonna come in there with everybody's ass. Lord coming to whoop everybody's ass, man. He ain't finna spare nobody, man. He coming with the whole house ass, man. But brother got it.
What was the title of that?
It's gonna get terrible.
It will get worse as we get close to the end.
Somebody can, like I was gonna say, somebody can go in and drink of trouble. You need to tell me, man.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 12, and verse 1. And it reads, saying, "At the time shall Michael stand up." You know, Michael is that archangel. He said, so from the top, he's saying, "At the time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was there. So like such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book." You understand? So if I can tell you in Daniel, hey, it's gonna be a time of trouble. You understand? And the one that's gonna be delivered is gonna be the elect. Verse 2, he said, "And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt." You know, and that's that great awakening. You know, and that's what's going on now. You understand? You're gonna have a lot of Israelites that's gonna wake up, coming to the truth, and saying they're gonna be saved. You know, they're gonna return back into the Lord. There's gonna be some, they go scoff against the Lord. You know what I'm saying? They go mock. You know, and they ain't gonna return back to the Lord. They're gonna continue to do their iniquities. So verse 3, he said, "They that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." And y'all know that precept in Revelation, that new song. You know how to, one of y'all can bring it out if I want to. But just like you say, man, verse 4, he said, "Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." You know, knowledge shall be increased. We preaching the same thing that the prophet used to preach in the ancient days. But now we got more knowledge, understanding, and wisdom with it. So now we're not calling the stars. Well, now we're not calling the missiles that's falling from the sky stars. You know, we know that those missiles. You know, so we got more knowledge and understanding than what the prophet knew. Because the prophet, they described it the best way they could. You know,
How they saw it.
They use similar tools. You know, similitudes to describe the best way they could.
Like, I was gonna say, so like not to cut you off, but just going in on your point, but I'm saying that you assume to the best way to describe it to what they saw, because like just how John the Revelator was describing in Revelation, man, how he was saying, you know, how certain shit looked like a locust, man. You know how certain things we were talking about airplanes and shit like that, you know, the helicopter choppers and shit like that. The best way he saw it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at shit like that, it was complex and made after animals, man. Like shit like helicopters and different technical shit they got. It was made after look at the tank. It looked like an elephant. You know, just think about it in a sense. You know, when you look at the helicopter, it looked like a dragonfly look. It's got the wings on it. You know what I'm saying? It was made to look like these things. But just going out the brother point, back them up. Shout out.
This is Revelation 14:3. It says, and they sung, as it were, a new song before the throne, before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song with the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth.
That 144,000, they're the ones that got the spirit of Yahweh Shah to understand and know the wisdom, understanding the knowledge, to know the secret, to know and have the spirit on them to endure all the way to the end. You know, to be saved. I want to just bring this out of 1 Timothy 4. 1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 1 through 3, and it reads. So let's go on to the title of it as well. He say, now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrine of the devil. You know, so like the Scripture says, second head, you know, for evil shall increase in the last days, man, you know, and that our evils and things like that going to increase. So verse 1 from the top, he say, now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith. And you gonna see the people that been in the truth for years, you know, been on the highways and byways, you know, that they have major names following from this truth. You understand? He say, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. You understand? Verse 2, he say, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron, forbidding to marry and permitted to abstain from meats, which the Heavenly Father have created to be received with thanksgiving of them which believe and know the truth. You understand? So in these latter days, the time that we're living in now, you're going to see a lot of bug outs. You're going to see a lot of people falling out from the truth. You know, you're going to see a lot of people sin upon sin, you know, iniquity, you know, fornication. You're going to see a lot of these people falling out. You know, just like with the murders, you know, and all the wickedness, man. A lot of this shit you're going to see, you know, but these are the things that the Lord spoke of.
Let me get that point. About what you just read in 1 Timothy about the seducing Joshua, right? So this is Mark 13, and I'll just get straight to the point. Verse 22, right? It says for false Hamashiachs, or anointed or messiahs, right? It says, and false prophets shall arise and shall show signs, wonders to seduce, if it were possible, even the elect, right? But the elect, you know what I'm saying? That's how you know who are the men of the Lord, right? Because they won't be deceived. You know, it's not possible, right? So when you see people doing reprobate, you see people starting to, go back to the word and calling the names, JC, or start calling on different names, or forget the names of the Lord. They were never a part of the elect. You know what I'm saying? That's how
right.
they weren't in this thing to begin with.
That's right.
It's not. Like I said, if it were possible, it's not possible.
I think it was Elder Gabar who did a lesson on that with Judas. You know how, like you said, if they found out they really was never part of the elect, you know what I'm saying? You know. So,
Lord, you look for an example.
sure, man.
There's gonna be many of the people that betray and turn brothers in, like what you're going to, man. Because it's like Judas, man. He turned Yahweh over to the Pharisees, man. He turned them over for what, like
30 seconds.
30 or 30 seconds of silver or something like that. That's the same way it's gonna be like you were going to earlier, man. Brothers gonna want to eat. They're gonna be wanting, be in that comfort zone, man. And they gearing brothers up. And the same thing you see now with many false prophets and teachers coming against the men of the Lord now, man. You know.
But
Coming against, like I was gonna say, coming against, the other prophets of all, the Second coming against all the elders in the Bible, man. Coming against the doctrine, just like the elder Mazaba was saying, man. Oh, I forgot. He had did a little mini lesson on it in the car. You know, 'cause these are the same people. You know, they gonna start going against the same things they once taught, man. You know what I'm saying? They once taught. You know, they gonna once teach that. You know, Esau, Edom is the enemy, but then they gonna start Esau and Israel, or Esau can be saved, or you know, or the 2/3
Esau
can be
was
saved.
black.
Yeah, or the 2/3 gonna get beamed up. You know,
MOTB, is sin.
you see what I'm saying? So he's gonna be the same people that turn us in, man. To turn the brothers over, because I just like the scripture tell you, like I said earlier, man. We're gonna be headed because they gonna feel like it's another scripture they going into that they gonna be killing us and doing their things because they gonna be thinking in their mind that they doing the will of the Lord. Yeah, they gonna in their mind they thinking it's the right thing that I'm doing. You know?
But and I'm glad you brought that up.
That's why it's like it, but I want to bring out. That's why the Lord said, "What deceiver and the seed are his." Man.
Yeah.
So, man, you got it.
Now I was just gonna say that's why we need IUIC, we need Sakari, we need Sons of Thunder, Wapa, we need these camps like you said, because you know ultimately they doing the will of the Father. They pushing prophecy. And you gotta think, you know, if Judas didn't do what he did when he did it, you know, because what you said at the time, June, when Yahushua came on the scene, you know, that was the beginning of the end. So, you know, we need these camps to betray us. We need these camps to go off. You know what I'm saying? It's a balance.
That's what Brother Yawan was going to one time. And showing you know, like you said, we need them because it's going to show you that clear depiction of who the righteous is and who the wicked is, or you know, who the real believers are and who the unbelievers are. Because you know, you're going to be able to tell the difference of the spirit, man. By the spirit, you're going to be able to tell the difference. You know what I'm saying? If you're given the eyes to see and the ears to hear, you're going to be able to see the difference. You know, like the scripture tell you, the blind leads the blind. So those that's not following out the 100% true man, what they in darkness, man. And they just following that darkness that they see. They ain't following that light. You know what I mean?
You know, back to Tyler in hand, man. You know, it'll get worse, but you know, for the elect, ultimately it's getting better, man. So you know, don't what scripture say? You know, don't let the cares of the world beat you up, man. You know, don't let it get you down, because what scripture say, roughly paraphrased, sorrow have killed many. You gotta think that's the spirit Judas was in. Judas was like, damn, we got the Romans on our ass. We got, you feel me? Everybody scoffing us, everybody mocking us. You feel me? When is the end gonna come? You know what I'm saying? So you can't be in the spirit of, you know, come on. I think
Where's the prophecy?
you feel me? I think Elder Gabar did a lesson, you know, it was one of the elder brothers or one of the priests, and he was just saying, you know, yeah, when Yahweh me, I'm gonna deal with Bishop Nate. And Elder Gabar, he brought the priest up saying, you know, don't worry how to Con. So, you know, we got folks on our salvation, man. You got something up here?
Yeah, so just appreciate what you said, right? This is 2 Timothy 2, and I started at 2. It says, thou therefore, I started at 3. So 2 Timothy 2 and 3, it says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Mashiach Yahushua. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who has chosen him to be a soldier. And that's the thing. It's like, that's the thing, right? We were handpicked, right? We were predestined, right? You know what I'm saying? We're in our lot right now. We were chosen to be men. We were chosen to be out here on the highways and byways prophesying, right? We were chosen to be, like you said, a good soldier to Hamashiach Yahushua, right? So, you know, no true man of the Lord is going to entangle himself with the affairs of this world. You're going to leave all those things, right?
That's right.
Like the account, like when Peter and the other disciples, right? They was like, you know, we're forsaking everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything is, you know, we've done away with that, right? So that's the same spirit you got to be in now.
Come on, man.
I'll read it again. Just that little part. 2 Timothy 2 and 2. 2 Timothy 2 and 3, Salaki, it says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Mashiach Yahushua. Yahushua, Salaki. And that again, and you got to endure to the end, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't endure for just a little bit. You can't, like, when they start to really persecute, right? You can't just endure for a little bit and then just give in and still think that you're gonna be saved. Because if you give in, you know what I'm saying? You're not enduring to the end. You're not doing what the Most High said to do. Right? Verse 4, it says, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of his life. So you got to give up your hopes and dreams, your aspirations of this life, because they're going to lead to naught. They're going to be vain. They're not going to help you in in the kingdom to come. They're not going to help you in the times to come, right? It says that, so you can't do that. Why? It says that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier, right? He chose you. You know what I'm saying? Verse 5, it says, and if a man also strive for masteries, yet he is not crowned except he strive lawfully. So the point is proved.
I got a precept to back you up. I mean, it's kind of on the same point, but this is Luke 14 and 27, and it reads, and whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and count the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it, lest happily after he hath laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold is begin to mock him, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish. So, the Lord ain't gonna, like you said, if we predestined, Lord, we're part of that number. The Lord not gonna call us to build no house that we can't finish. You know what I'm saying? And that's a part of knowing what's expected of you and what's expected in prophecy. Because we gotta match prophecy. We can't be still in the world. We know in the world end, but here we is, trying to sign up for the military or trying to whatever. You know what I'm saying? Gotta count the cost, man. But brothers find close the precept, we'll get out of here, man. Y'all ain't got that.
I'm about to just bring this quick precept out.
Yeah.
Like the word say, man, the Lord gave us his toughest battles to toughest soldiers. So this is the book of Hebrews, chapter 12 and verse 6, and it reads, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourge every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, the heavenly Father dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. You understand? So that's how the Lord shows his love, by chastening you. You understand? Just like if you playing sports, right? If your coach ain't getting on your ass, that mean the coach ain't really fucking with you. But if the coach getting on your ass and he makes sure you running that route right, or he making sure you doing that drill right, then that mean he fucking with you because why? He see that potential in you. He see it in you.
And not only that, he gotta make sure the job get done right. He got, because his name on this too. The Most High Yahweh Shema Shah, his name on this. So it's like, he not gonna put somebody up there that's gonna make a fool of him. You know what I'm saying?
Because we're splitting image in him.
That's right. I got his closing preach, brothers. I got none. I'll bring him out till you got one too.
I was looking at that.
Well, I'll bring mine out first. Times, Ecclesiastes 7 and 10. And it reads, say not, thou what is this cause that the former days were better than these? For thou dost not inquire wisely concerning this. So in the times to come, in the times now, man, people gonna say, man, people used to kill each other like this. Women didn't used to slut like this. Women used to whore like this. But hey, you got to understand that again. You got to get worse before it get better. Go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 3 and verse 11. It says, behold, I come quickly. Hold thou fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go no more out. And I write upon him the name of my God, and the name of my city, and the name of the city of my God, which is in New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my power, and I will write upon him my new name. So like I tell you, man, the point being, verse 11, it says what? Come quickly, hold thou fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. And in the start of verse 12, it says, him that overcometh, man. So we got to hold fast that which we has, man. What is the spirit of Yahweh now shining in truth, man. And I can tell you, he says, him that overcometh, he gonna sit in the temple, man. So we got to overcome all these temptations. We got to endure everything that come with the truth. Like the scripture, not to rant too much, like that parable with the woman and her 2 kids, man. He said you got to make sure you're able to drink of that cup. It might not be that the same parable. But the parable being, the point being, we got to make sure we're able to drink of the same cup, the house I drunk of, man. You know what I'm saying? Like brother was saying earlier, we was handpicked, man. But basically, we Lord signed us up for this because he knew what we were fit for this. So that's something that we got to overcome and that we got to endure, man. We can't let the world take our crown, let nobody take our crown. We got to overcome these things, man.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5, and I'll start at 14 and just read a little bit out of this. All right. So verse 14 it says, "Now we exhort you, brethren, warn them that are unruly, comfort the feeble, bleak-minded." It says, "Support the weak, be patient toward all men. See that none render evil for evil to any man, but ever follow that which is good, both among yourselves and to all men. Rejoice evermore, pray without ceasing, in everything give thanks, for this is the will of the Most High and Hamashiach Yahushua concerning you. Quench not the spirit, despise not prophesying, prove all things, hold fast to that which is good, abstain from all appearance of evil, and the very power of peace sanctify you wholly. And I pray the Most High your whole spirit and soul and body be preserved blameless until the coming of our Lord Hamashiach Yahushua." That's just the mindset we got to be in. Like I said, quench not the spirit, man. Prove all things, hold fast to that which is good, man. Abstain from all appearances of evil. Like that precept in Proverbs, you know what I'm saying? A prudent man, he foreseeth the evil. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. That's the mindset we got to be in. You got to just be good in this faith. That's all.
Well, with that, we'd like to close out by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakam Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, and shalom to the hopeful elect.
Shalom.